Hi, this is one of my favorite ways to share my patterns in different sizes. It's commonly referred to as template-based pattern grading or the visual grading technique. Let's talk about the materials you'll need for this project. You'll need pattern paper, a ruler, pencil or marker pens, measuring tape, and, of course, scissors. Now here's the template for this beautiful sleeveless halter neck blouse. We're going to draft both the front and back sections together, step by step, covering all 8 sizes. So grab your materials and choose your size from the chart. Let's get started. Every time I start drafting a pattern, I begin by drawing a horizontal and a vertical line, as you can see here. For this pattern, the first vertical line represents the blouse length. I'm using size 38 measurements, so my blouse length is 48 centimeters. Keep in mind that you can adjust the blouse length to your preference or follow along with your size, which ranges from 38 to 52. Next, let's move to the horizontal measurements. The quarter bust measurement for size 38 is 24 centimeters. Mark this measurement at both the top and bottom. Then, mark the blouse length again, 48 centimeters for size 38. Connect all the points to form a perfect rectangle. If this is your first time watching any of my videos, or perhaps you've watched 1 or 2 and are not yet subscribed, all that you need to do is press that subscribe button down below, and by doing that, you've joined our family. And also, feel free to share some feedback, by pressing the like button. That is also feedback enough. Now let's define the neckline. The neck width for size 38 is 17.5 centimeters. Next, mark the armhole depth, which is 19.5 centimeters for size 38. Connect the dots and shape the armhole curve. Tired of printing and taping endless PDF patterns? What if I told you there's a smarter way that lets you draft your own patterns in just minutes with 8 different size options? No downloads, no printing, just a perfect fit every time. And the best thing, it's free. Today, I'll show you how to use the visual grading technique, a simple and effective way to create multi-size free patterns that work for any body type. I'm drafting both the front and back together since they follow the same shape. For the neckline finishing, add a 2.5 centimeter extension, which will be folded later to create a casing for neckties or straps. Now, extend the blouse by 3 centimeters. This applies to all sizes. Connect the points and raise the side by 1 centimeter to shape the blouse. Since this pattern includes both the front and back, when cutting the fabric, fold it 4 times and cut 2 pieces on the fold, one for the front and one for the back. For the neckline, add an extra 3 centimeters, which will later be folded on the fabric to create the strap casing. So, here are some important sewing tips to keep in mind. First, always remember to add seam allowances. Typically, you'll need 1 centimeter on straight seams, 0.5 centimeters on the neckline. For seam allowances, I'm adding a 2 centimeter seam allowance along the straight side seams. Add a 3 centimeter hem allowance, then connect the dots to complete the pattern markings. Why this method works. Even if you're new to pattern drafting, you'll feel confident by the end of this tutorial. Fully customizable fit. Forget struggling with fixed sizes. This method lets you mix and match measurements. So if your bust is size 38 but your hips are 42, you can create a pattern that fits your unique body shape perfectly. No special tools needed. You don't need expensive software or printing. Just a ruler, pencil, and pattern paper. Learn pattern drafting like a pro. By drafting your own patterns, you'll understand design principles, like dart placement, shaping, and adjustments, so you can modify or create patterns with confidence. Unleash your creativity. Want a different neckline or a longer hem? With this method, you can tweak every detail to match your style. Now your pattern is ready to cut. Don't forget to add notches where needed when cutting your fabric. My advice? If you're unsure about the fit or which size suits you best, always start by cutting your pattern on muslin. This allows you to test the fit, make adjustments if necessary, and see how the garment looks before cutting into your expensive fabric. If you enjoyed this tutorial, don't forget to like, share and subscribe for more pattern drafting techniques. See you in our next video. Happy drafting!